Changes of state occur when the internal energy, the thermal energy of the particles, increases or decreases, whether we heat it up or cool it down. For example, if we heat a solid up to a liquid, so solid to a liquid, we melt it. That's called melting. However, it's a physical state change, so it can be reversed. So if we cool a liquid down, we can freeze it into a solid. That's called freezing. If we heat a liquid up, we turn it into a gas, and that's called boiling. We don't call it evaporation because evaporation can happen at any temperature, not at the boiling point. If we cool the gas down, particles come back closer together to form a liquid. We call that condensing. And we can actually turn solids directly into a gas, and we can turn gases directly into solids. We have to heat solids up to turn directly into a gas, and that's called sublimation. And for example, solid carbon dioxide that's at like minus 200 degrees, if we brought it room temperature that's at 20 degrees, the internal energy rapidly increases and the solid carbon dioxide sublimes into a gas. If we rapidly cool some gases, we can get them to turn into solids, and that's called deposition. An example of deposition is if we get vaporized methane, which is a gas, at really high temperatures, at plasma temperatures, and we rapidly cool it down, it can deposit into a solid in forming diamonds. You don't need to know about this methane to diamonds for your GCSEs, it's just a little way of illustrating the state change. And these state changes are all physical, so they can be reversed. So for example, if you have 100 grams of solid, and if it sublimes, we will get 100 grams of gas. And likewise, if we start off with 100 grams of gas, it will deposit into 100 grams of solid. The mass stays constant and it is reversible, so you can go back and forth between the two. For example, if we get 100 grams of water, freeze it, we get 100 grams of ice. If you melt that 100 grams of ice, we get 100 grams of water. We can do this back and forth many times as we want.